This is Zach with A to Z Soft Wash. Had a good opportunity to shoot a informational video. We're here doing a roof cleaning. There's all sorts of moss and bacteria, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin the camera around so you can see. So a lot of people ask me if the black streaks on your roof are actually bad for your roof. And it is a bacteria, and it does feeds on the limestone and the shingles, but very slowly. But it does something else. It has a life cycle like every other living thing. It eats, it breathes, creates waste, and dies, and more is born. So all of that creates a nutrient base for moss and lichen. So I'm going to show you an example here. So if you look here, there's a whole bunch of moss growth, obviously. Then there's dark areas of the roof, which is the bacteria. Then there's clean areas of the roof. Now you see that the clean areas of the roof are circular for the most part in this area. And what that is the moss has actually eaten the bacteria off of the roof in those sections and essentially cleaned little spots. I don't know if you can see way over there, the roof is nice and bright and light, and it hasn't quite been affected by bacteria as bad. So when you peel away little sections of moss, you can see that it's lighter under there. And that's because the moss is eating the bacteria. So, just a little example for you. The bacteria, another reason it's bad for your roof is it attracts moss growth. All the moss just eats away at it, pulls the granules off, and destroys your roof. Well, hopefully that, some good information for you. And any questions, feel free to give us a call, 508-209-7795. Alrighty, here we are again, about half hour later, and we've completed the entire roof cleaning. At this point, all that moss that was on there is for the most part still on there. We don't forcefully remove any of that moss because it'll just add to the granule loss that's already happened. It's still hanging on there, and just saying that, hanging on there, it's still connected. We like to let all the moss decompose, and once it decomposes enough, it'll just come right off in the rain. It's a guarantee with our process that every little speck of moss will come off. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what we have. So now, just a little while ago, you saw that the roof was all black with clean spots here or there. Now what you have is all the bare sections with no moss, they're all clean. There isn't any more of that black. Because the clean spots before, like I said, it was just the moss eating away at the bacteria. But now that it's clean, you can also see the granule loss that the moss causes. I'm not sure if you can see that right there. See, it's light brown there and black there. The black is granule loss caused by moss growth. And it is all over the place. So, just wanted to show you that. Once again, all this moss, it is fairly soft, but we let it come off naturally to preserve every last granule. Granules protect the mat. That is what actually keeps the water off. The granules just keep the sun from deteriorating the mat underneath. We want to preserve every single granule we can. Even if you can't notice it from the ground, we know, and that's what matters. Thank you for tuning in.